You're live.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me on this stage. Amazing opportunity to be in here with everyone. Like Moshe mentioned, my name is Camilo Amarcy, and I'm currently head of data analytics and strategy for the Absa Bank in Mozambique. So before moving forward, let me just tell you a bit more about just a second. Let me tell you a bit more about what I do in here on my side. I did electronic engineer as a career from the university, and then I started the telco industry for some couple of years, a little bit more than 7 years. And for some reason, I moved to financial sector, which I'm currently at the moment, uh, where I'm trying to somehow see how to manage the insights of the customers and so on. I'm also a cooker, dishwasher. My wife at least says about that, and try to be the captain of my ship. So today I'll be speaking about this topic of how to deliver this world-class experience with the power of data analytics. So it's a topic that came to our discussion before this session. But before moving forward, let me just tell you a disclaimer that is good to put in place, and that all this presentation is somehow it's my view of what can be done using data analytics, not really the view of the bank or even what we are doing at the moment. So some kind of confidential that we have on our side. But what is this all about when you're talking about the world class and customer experience? If you see, it's three different topics that are around, and somehow one topic doesn't look like to merge with another. And if you say world class, it's more related some kinds with hotels or some ISO topics. And if you go to customer experience, some people even merge with the user experience, which have a lot of topics related, such as customer market research or even continuous innovation that it's happening a lot. And in top of that, you merge also the data analytics topic within this subject. So all that came to my mind a few years ago on how to merge the effect of data in order to bring results to the business. And if you keeping asking this question, a lot of other questions will come to your desk, even and trying to analyze how to manage this analytics effect within a changing landscape of data, where every day, every month, you keep having new insights of new ways of analyzing data. Even AI and robotics are happening. So even during one of these sessions, during the day, I guess it was also mentioned about AI and machine learning. So a lot of people are talking about on building this AI of the future now. But in fact, my daily basis, my daily work, I only see this complexity of data within our databases and try to keep some, and the data is keep growing every day within the transactions of the customers and so on, the market itself. I also face this challenge of securing and make data safe from hackers and even other threats from the market. But in top of that, my main challenge is to create value and impact the business with the data that I have. So for that, in order to stop all the questions that I had during the process, I had to make a choice and a call. And that call was ask the best companies in the market that are already on this topic, and ask them what they are doing to manage this question. So I went to Google and I typed this phrase, how to deliver business value from data analytics. It was one random phrase that came to my mind. So Google, within the results and his wisdom that he has, he gave me these 4 pictures in different pages, logical. So you can see that in one of the pictures, there is a guy that is throwing a lot of data in a machine, a lady that is managing the data, and in the end, there are another 2 scientists trying to read what people are saying. Then one of another results was 3 machines processing data and I was keeping forward, trying to find what all this picture was trying to tell me about analyzing data. And even one of the pictures was just a robot, I guess, analyzing all this data. I guess it means that the future probably we will not have a lot of people analyzing data. It will be fully automated. But in the end, I also noticed one picture that really came to my mind when I see this lady teaching other students about how to analyze data. So in all that, I try to see how these results from Google were merging with my current reality in here. And the current reality is this example from John that you'll see on screen, where John just received a message in the morning from a bank saying, just reminding him that the wife birthday is tomorrow. So the bank is trying to somehow see if John can buy a gift or some jewelry for Anne before the birthday. So you see this interaction of the bank seeing the data of the customer and predict what the customer would like to have. I think that is some kind of world class and the giving value from data in order to improve customer experience within the market. So using that, I had to change my perspective in a way that if it works for one example, it might work for other examples. So if you buy this book from Jeff Jarvis that he was talking about what Google will do. There is some kind of 9 topics, but let's not replicate what Google have at the moment. And if you just replicate, you will be Google version 1. Let's just take a few topics, 3 to 4. And if you take 3 to 4 topics, I think it's more than enough for a company to become really profitable. Something like understanding the customers and trying to remove this man in the middle that is somehow reducing the process effectiveness. And you will notice that people are somehow predictable, at least the ones that I know, most of them are predictable. You'll notice that if you keep quiet for a while and start just observing what is around, you will have a lot of insights. You'll be able to create a lot of stories, see that the people are somehow emotional, and they all have some kind of trends related with this cultural context as well. And using all these events that you'll observe, you just need to implement within this method, also from Google, but is a theoretical method, call it the 0 moment of truth, which is mainly analyze this stimulus that generate what the customer thought about before went to a shop. For example, if a customer want to buy a car, you just trying to see on his Facebook, not saying that we are doing that, but seeing on his Facebook what he's liking at the moment, if he's liking a car or a motorbike. And then after selling the car, you're trying to just understand what are the next moves of the customer, just to understand what will happen next, and if he's really happy with the sale that you gave to him. So on this journey, most of the shops around companies and small companies are doing the normal trend of understanding the stimulus, selling something, and most of the time, if the customer is happy or not, the companies don't used to ask the customer and trying to improve the process. So this model of the zero moment of truth take the result of the second moment of truth and keep feeding the zero moment of truth in terms of improving the process. So that is one of the process to improve this customer experience in order to reach the world-class level. But in top of all that, you'll find this scenario, finding the people which are passionate to do the job, because you can't do it alone. I can do great presentations. I can somehow code in Python, but if you don't have a good team which are focused on your journey, somehow you will fail within the process. So finding the team is, I think, is mainly looking for a machine and not really sure which car is this. But in order to make this car works, you just need to find the people, and the people will be able to fight these unexpected fights where some people just need to understand how to deal with compliance, other with data, and even others with IT. So all that, it came to my mind, how to create this amazing team. So the amazing team within the time that I am at home, I'm not sure if everyone is facing this, but you will find this kind of amazing team, the Avengers or even the Justice League. But in reality, you will not find the people with the superpowers to fly or even to dive underwater, whatever. You just need to find your passionate people which are able to do even more that is expected from them. And these success people, I look back to my past before I moved it to the financial sector. There was this article from HBR on they were mentioned that data scientist is the sexiest job of the 21st century. So that was one of the major points that came to me, and I took this point to change my career path from the telco to the financial sector. So within this thing of understanding that everything is sexy, when I joined the financial sector, I just noticed that not everything is sexy. In fact, because you'll see a lot of data that is not well managed somehow, and I was start to get involved in some conference, even like this. And in one of the conferences some years ago, I guess 7 years ago, it was mentioned that data is the new gold. I went to other conference some months later. They mentioned that data is the new oil, and then it was keeping a new version of data. Data is the new water. Data is the new oxygen. In the end, I was so frustrated watching all this, and my question was, what is this all about? What they have in common? Because I was not able to see the common points between water and gold, or even oxygen and oil. So. To check that, I returned to my basics, and my basic is mainly trying to understand things in a different perspective. Different perspective is a way of checking all these 4 sectors and see if they have systems, they have people, processes, procedures, and somehow they create value. So I see some common points within this, and even who are managing all these kind of sectors. You will understand that in all these sectors, they have a CEO, a CFO, a marketing officer, a commercial officer, and even a customer experience officer, which are around as well. So it came to my brain. I was mixing all this information, and somehow I started analyzing that if you go even deeper, you will understand that in all these four sectors, they have psychologists, lawyers, engineers, economists, marketeers, even presenters like me, probably. And I think you're getting the point where I'm going. And the point is, I returned to the basic of the picture, and I was now able to see the common points within the entire picture. And my question was, who can really sit on the table? Since I know exactly the concept between the four sectors, and to see that. I had to create some questions and see exactly who I need to have on the table. And questions such as I need people who knows how to code, to have these writing skills, know the information of the market, have some economics information, and understand to write this. Business requirements and even understanding about the business that we are running. But in top of that, people that know how to clean data, because it's one of the major requirements to work on this data field. Because if you notice, most of the companies on the top of the field, not everyone has the information that if you put the right data within the process, the output will be pretty much the same. So garbage in, garbage out. So in top of that, I came with a big list to my senior management and saying that I need people that are able to run all these kind of subjects within the day. So. So the management, they say you are approved, and you just need to start finding the people. So one of the question was, I need people that are able to go and speak with the senior executives within some time, and the executives doesn't have time most of the time. So a person that are able to wait on the elevator and perform some kind of elevator pitch for the executives. I think I need this kind of person as well.